All right, so as you guys can see here, they backed out of the beef. Fresh probably realized that, yeah, man, I'm going to lose that fight. It looked really bad. Myron realized he was showing a lot of fragility, and that was going against the code of his show, which is being an alpha male. Speaking of the whole alpha male thing, he says he's an alpha male, but to start off, they're apologizing to the wrong people. They're apologizing to their supporters, which is cool and all that, but you guys are missing that you guys should be apologizing to Abba and Preach. You talked about Preach's wife. You talked about his family. Once you drag somebody's family into it, you bring it into a whole another level. So right there, I don't really like that. Let me know what you think about that. This video here still has some solid points. It's going to show how everything started. And it's also going to contain the fantasy fight breakdown. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to pause this right here and read this all the way out, then go ahead and do that. What's going on, y'all? Grind and Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man. I appreciate everybody's support. Go ahead and let me know what you think about the video. What are your opinions on the whole matter? And before we actually watch the video, man, I want to preface it with first by saying I did watch the first video, and I initially didn't think critically and to be as fair as possible. And now I'm going to say that I watched the first video, and yeah, it was kind of an ambush in a way by Abba and Preach to come out of nowhere. Even though they had already been on the show, they probably could have been like, hey man, they could have hit him in the DM and been like, hey man, we don't agree with this particular thing right here that we talked about on the show while we were there, and we're going to talk about it now. Don't get mad. And you know, maybe they did throw a couple, 2-3 things that were, you know, slightly personal insults, like, you know, the whole you know, you get disrespected constantly on your platform and all this extra kind of stuff about Fresh. But then you've also got the fact that Fresh and Fit came, they went a little lower, start talking about the man's wife, saying they want to box, talking about how I'm going to send you back to your country and stuff like that. Who says that kind of shit to somebody? Especially a black man. What black man you know says that? Nobody. And the name of this video right here is called They Talked About His Wife, Asked Him to Box, so Preach Accepted. And one more thing that I do want to say is, you guys have a Fresh and Fit, you guys have a public podcast. It's open for public scrutiny, and you're not a dictator. Anybody can have their opinions about what you say. Everybody's not going to agree. Some of the shit you guys say is absolutely asinine. That shit's not gonna fly, man. Some of y'all's views are outrageous, but then, you know, you guys do have entertaining content, and you also say some good things here or there, even if all the girls that you guys do have on your show are kind of trash and mindset is warped and skewed. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
We say the facts, we give our L's and our W's, right? So real talk, man, we put out invite. If y'all want to talk shit, come back in the studio, talk about it, or we can box about it too. Cause I'm in the gym now, you feel me? I'm feeling nice right now. I'm wired right now, bro. That's why box of Preach, bro. That's why that box of Preach, bro. So you know what? Come back to Miami. Let's box it out. Talk about it. How about that? And we're here waiting. Yeah, no.
Hey man, go on. Let me train you for the week, man. Cause they say they're gonna be down there in a week. Fresh, go on. Let me train you, man. Get your boxing game right, man. I know my way around the ring. Know my way around the cage, even, man. Go on, let me come down there and train. You gotta pay the kid a good little pretty penny, because you talking about you got monies. But as far as this goes, man, Fresh, I can't even see Fresh doing a clean 10 burpees without getting tired, man. Like, could you imagine Fresh doing burpees, 10 burpees, clean, crisp, with good pace, and not getting tired? I can't either. So Fresh needs to shut the hell up about this whole I just been in the gym. You just got in the gym, bro. This whole time you was against the gym. You watch previous videos of his, he talks about, you know, he's basically like in the gym. What's the thing called when, if you're a certified personal trainer? Pre-contemplation. He's been on the pre-contemplation shit where, like, hey man, I don't need to work out. I don't need to see the benefit of that shit, man, or eat healthy or anything like that. And now he's just not getting in the gym. So you're essentially nothing, man. You can see by Fresh's physique that he's never done really anything. He said he was a rich kid growing up. He probably never had to do anything physical. He's never played any sports. Just wanted to point that out. Let's go.
Like, no, but like, real talk, man. Like, if we're gonna have this discussion, we're harder than you niggas, straight up. And we work harder than you guys. We put out all different types of content. We ain't just out here reacting. Man, look, fuck out of here, bro.
All right, man. So he talking about they put out all different kind of content. They don't really put out all different kind of content, bro. they do a lot of the same repetitive things. They have the same trash kind of women on there, skewed reality. I want sit figures. You gotta make 300K to even look at me. All this, just really dumb girls. You know, the same 3 talking points. Do you know how many women do you know how many men are having sex right now? 20%. Or you know, the whole candy store analogy, the car analogy where it's like, you know, if you leave your Ferrari parked in the hood, what's gonna happen? You know, they talk about the same 3 things, man. I mean, they tried to branch out with the whole credit card video recently. I didn't check that out yet. And then, you know, they even had a video about losing weight and getting your calories together, watching your calories to lose weight by having a calorie deficit. And that was well informative, and you know, it was in good spirits, but for the most part, really repetitive. And Abby and Preach are a little bit all over the place. I like the you know, the variety in the things that they talk about, and they always have an opinion that is pretty neutral. Some things they say I don't agree with, but for the most part, they have a neutral opinion. They deliver it well. They're not out here on some asshole shit. You guys are trash. You know, stuff like that. But for the most part, Myron and them always got down. You know, they always got to go hard. They always got to say it with a bad delivery. And that plays a big part, man, whether you like it or not, man. Even if it is the truth, man, if you're somebody that's talking to somebody, whether you're talking to a girlfriend, you're trying to persuade somebody, or you're starting up a YouTube channel, the way that you deliver things is going to help you out. If you're delivering shit with a people aren't going to like it. If you deliver things with a nice, cool, calm, collected voice, people are going to take it into account more, even if it is the mean, harsh truth. Let's keep going.
We're not.
And later on in the video, you're saying that you want to box with me. Sort of happened that I'm going to be in the U.S. next week.
Uh-oh.
You do this shit? Let's go. Both of you. I'll be in the U.S. next fucking week.
Hold up.
Let's go. We'll put gloves on. Not only this, that's why I have a problem. Now you talk shit about my wife.
This nigga Preacher's married, probably to a fucking beluga whale somewhere. And y'all niggas
See, that was too much.
And you talk shit about my country. Old bitch said that he was about to send me on a boat to my country, to Haiti. Yeah? Cool.
See, that's some shit that a racist white man would say to somebody like, yeah, won't you go back to Africa? Won't you go back to Mexico? Won't you go back to China? That's some bullshit a racist white man would say. And I think that they've gotten that because when you think about the red pill grassroots are in alt-right and racism. If you haven't known that, go check out my boy Exposing Metasphere's channel, and he has a whole video about the roots of red pill, and I even did a reaction to that. But he's got these guys on there, and a lot of these guys, they talk to white supremacists, guys who are actual known white supremacists. Stephen Molyneux and some other guy. What's the guy's name? Obsidian. He was endorsing a white supremacist guy's book, and it was called The Color of Crime. What color do you think that was? So, man, a lot of these guys have racist talking points that they're grabbing, and I think that this shows that Myron and Fresh, yeah, they're black guys, but they're not black guys that are, you know, that's grassroots or from the actual USA. They're not like what the, you know, some people call foundational black Americans. The people that are, you know, their family was enslaved here, they were born here, they've lived here, they see all the bullshit that goes on. Because, you know, they always act like racism doesn't exist, and, you know, you're a victim, you do this, you believe in racism, you're a victim, all this kind of stuff, man. Yeah, Myron Sudanese, but he talked about Abba, the other video, talking about you look like you just got off a camel. And it's like, bro, you're from Sudan, bro. Like, people ride camels. Are you embarrassed of that kind of shit? And then, you know, you got Fresh. I guess he's like a islander or Nigerian. I don't know where he is. Where he's from, man. But you know, they don't have the same exact plight that, you know, people from Black America have either. So that's some bullshit that they would say, and I don't agree with. Let me know how you feel about it.
Next week, I'll be in the States. I'll drop by your fucking studios.
Uh-oh.
You know where it is? Give me the address. I'll be right there. Don't come unprepared. We'll do it. You want to do this?
You want to do this?
Let's go. We'll put gloves
he
on.
He sound like a cheerleader. Yes, go.
I know Florida laws. I take one bitch, then I take the other one. Let's go.
Okay, you know
but now you want to do this?
You want to set up the boxing?
Let's go!
Okay, we can set it up.
Both of you bitches. Let's go. You want to do this? Let's go. Let's go. I'll be there. Yeah, you're just going to do it from... Okay, cool. Next week I'll be there.
Okay, listen. At the end of the day, listen, I'm not here to have people fight and advocate, but preach. You're your own man.
That is not me that said that.
Go, nigga.
I
Not him that said that.
I had no problem with it. You gonna bring my wife and you gonna be my country in this? No problem, Brendan. Let's do this.
I promise you, Fresh is not about that life.
I don't care.
This nigga is not about that.
You have to understand.
Fresh is definitely not about that life, man. And like he said, man, once you brought the wife in there, man, that's way too much, man. You bringing folks' family in there, but the whole country thing, man. Yeah, I care about the well-being of the U.S., but like my boy Rob say, man, there are things that I probably would roast the U.S. about with you. You think about the racist past, the way people act like racism wasn't all that bad. It doesn't exist. All this kind of stuff, man. They want to erase the history and make this here and portray us like all thugs and basketball players. Yeah, we good at all that stuff, but at basketball and sports and all that, but we ain't all thugs, man. There are some regular people out here that are actually out here living and working and being smart. But that's just wanted to say that. Let's keep going.
That when you talk some shit, there's consequences. Let's do it. I might lose this whole shit. Not a problem. I'll be there next week.
I'll DM you guys, but we'll set it up. We don't have to do this back and forth. We can set it up. We don't have to do all this talking yapping.
Just let me know what kind of gloves you want.
Let's see what the hell they talking about, man. Here's the DMs, man. So he asked him like a little boy in the hood, man. Hey, you want the boss preach? We'll be there next week. Since you offered, he'll see you there. And then Fresh came back talking about some 500K. Cap, you ain't got no 500K liquid cash and just throwing a random fight that's not sanctioned. Fuck out of here, man. The top level fighters don't even make 500K. Next, on air, let's go. I don't believe that. Then they come back and say, dope, set up gym and boxing gloves. We'll post it on YouTube as well that we're doing it. We can be there on the 24th and the 25th. And I want to see that shit, man. I don't know about you, but I want to see that shit. Let me know how you feel about it.
15 ounces, 16 ounces, or the Hardbinger MMA fighters.
You know what he's talking
Just
about.
let me know, because I got 3 of them.
And if you pussy out after doing all that chip and chatting, if you pussy out, don't come to talk to us about anything.
Don't.
All right, man. So that's the video right there, man. You see that? It's looking pretty serious right there, man. Fresh and them seem like, well, Fresh at least seems like he's kind of in a play mode where he's like, yeah, we'll have dinner and then we'll come back and we'll talk about our differences on the podcast, like my boy Rob said. And Abba's got more of a cool, calm, collected, like, I'm ready to goddamn take you down, man. I'm ready to take you down. I'm not gonna be all yelling and all this extra shit. He was doing a little bit of yelling, but you could tell by the way he was acting like he's really about this. He really wants to fight. And even the way that he said he listed off the different sizes of the gloves and types of gloves right there, 14 ounce, 16 ounce MMA gloves. If you're a fighter or anybody who's been in a boxing gym for a decent period of time, then you know that means I know a little something about getting around the ring or getting around the cage. So as far as who's gonna win the fight, obviously I've got Preach, man. I think about it. Preach has a background and he's saying he's got all 3 gloves, so obviously he's got a background in some MMA. He said I think somebody said he used to do some dancing, although dancing is kind of flimsy. You have to be coordinated and have that hella cardio to be a dancer. Gymnastics, he said he had a background in that as well. You gotta be strong as a bitch and you gotta have coordination as well. Folks was out here hating on Simone Biles for not doing that, but if she ain't in the right mind space and she got her coordination off, she fall and break a neck, then what she gonna say? So you gotta think about all that. Fresh has no experience in any type of physical feat. Fresh is a privileged kid from the islands or Nigeria or whatever the hell. So Fresh is gonna get destroyed. Like I said, I don't think Fresh can do 10 burpees at a solid pace without getting tired. As far as Myron goes, Myron has good height and he's in good shape. His physicality is there. But does he know how to fight? Probably not. We know if you're a fighter, all that weightlifting, all that rah-rah, I'm the man's man, all this kind of shit, that doesn't matter. Once you get punched in the face, like Mike Tyson say, everybody's playing changes. So that's my take on that, man. I think Preach will mop the floor with goddamn, with your boy Fresh. As far as Myron goes, I'm not really sure how the height disparity goes, just the height disparity goes, or the weight, the weight disparity goes, but if he can blitz Myron, I think he'll take Myron down too.
Let's go.
You said you man, getting the latest 20%, man. Come on, man.
You said you want to fight me?
I just wanted to just talk about that, man. I didn't mean anything by it. Come on. If Apple wants to fight, I'm not really sure what his capabilities are. He's got the military background, but that doesn't always mean that I was just out here just goddamn primed and trained in combat. Although I'm not going to discredit his military background. That's not what it always means. Yeah, that's that, man. This definitely shows fragility on the Fresh and Fit side, man. I don't have a problem with Fresh and Fit. I've even checked out and reacted to a couple of their videos where I feel like they had some good points. And I felt like, what they were saying was justified. But right here, I think they took it a little too far by going after the man's family and talking about taking him back and sending him back to his country like he's some little racist Trump white guy or something like that, If you don't think that, I don't know what the hell to say to you. Let me know what you think though. Who's gonna win the fight? Do you think that Aberrant Preach was more so in the wrong? Do you think that Fresh and Fit was more so in the wrong? Or are you just gonna go ahead and just say both of them was in the wrong? I say both of them had some spots where they were wrong, but I would say that Fresh and Fit took it a little further once they start talking about people's families. That's my take. Well, yeah, that's it right there, man, for the video. Y'all have a great day. Y'all go out here and get it, and I'll see y'all next time.